for yourself. Whatever you, it's all there, whatever you want to do. No. Our first guest is a very funny, talented man. He is a co-author and one of the stars in a brand new film entitled Grown Ups. It opens on Friday. Here he is, the always entertaining Adam Sandler, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you.
That was...
How you doing?
The most disrespectful I've ever been to you in my life.
Oh, you know, just we're all friends, just trying to have some fun. How are your kids, by the way? I mean, I'm right about that. Every moment is a decision with a kid, isn't it?
Oh my God, yeah, and a wrong one.
Yeah. you have two, like 4 and 2, is that what it is?
Yes, yeah, almost 2. Sonny's 18 months and my Sadie is 4 and starting to like boys.
Oh,
all of a sudden.
Really?
It's ridiculous. I heard this was coming. I didn't know it was going to come at 4. But, you know, I thought it was going to, they always said the teens. And I'm like, why is my kid at 4 like it? But, anyways, I'm trying to encourage her to like a certain type of guy. I keep saying you should really, if you're going to like guys, or boys, you should like the ugly ones.
Really?
Because ugly guys don't cheat on you. They're so excited that they have, you know, a girl, and if they do cheat, they're ugly anyway.
Right.
You know?
No great law.
Right.
Yeah. Sound advice.
Thank you.
And what about your little boy?
No, I got the 2 girls. 2
girls?
Yeah, I'm raising them like boys. No, I got 2 girls. No, I do. When they do the ballet class, I make them wear cups. But, no, I got 2 girls. They, you know what is tough besides the suntan lotion? I didn't wear suntan lotion as a kid.
Of course not.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah. I
saw my grandmother lather it on. I always wanted to vomit every time I saw that. My grandmother would just be oiling herself up. But no, yeah,
different deal.
The bike helmets is a big deal.
Yeah.
Bike helmets, you got to put on the bike. Our kid hates the bike helmet.
Sure.
I was screaming, I hate the bike helmet. And, but every kid wears the bike helmet.
It's different than when you were a kid, isn't it? Altogether.
There's only one kid, you know, would wear the bike helmet as a kid. And that kid got beaten every time he came to school, and that kid was me, by the way.
But your father, in parallels, when he was in charge of you or raising you or giving you advice or instruction, what was that like? Anything you can use from that experience?
My father was much better than me. He scared everybody. You listen to him. For that generation, they didn't laugh that much.
Right.
My father would say, do this. I'd be, yes. And I'd be frightened, you know, like, get out there, clean the chimney, or whatever.
Clean the chimney?
Yeah. We had a big chimney that he always. But
what kind of things did you do on a kid? And now everything's supervised, like play dates. Your kids have play dates?
Yeah, the play dates. I mean, you gotta like call up people, tell them to bring their kid over there. We didn't do. My father would just say, "Go into the woods. Here's a knife. Here's a noose. Go have fun. Don't forget to bring your sweatshirt with the pills in the pocket. Put on your plastic bag hat. Go have fun." But yeah, no, right. Thank you. Yeah,
and you're fine. Look at you.
I turned out all right. Yeah.
And in terms of the kids now, and when you were a kid, and and so what we're looking at here, a whole different.
Well, yeah. There's a different thing going on with like. But I'll put it to you this: we did not have the technology.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
I know you were.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. The technology. Oh, don't get me started.
Well, all right. We didn't have the remote control, but for the television. That was like, remember when the remote control? My grandfather had the first remote control in my house. He had a yardstick that he used to kind of click a little piece of the top of the yardstick for you to take off, and my grandfather was always leaning with the channel thing going, hey. It was he always used to use it. It was a combination remote control ass smacker.
But tremendous.
Yeah.
He's a visionary.
That was visionary, yeah.
Yeah, but I do remember when they had that thing you actually had to get up out of your couch.
Yeah.
And what about the girls? You let them watch a lot of TV? Do you let them operate the remote?
Yes, of course. I didn't think it was going to happen that way, but me and my wife do get tired. We're like, hey, man, throw on Letterman.
Yeah.
Do it. I do say, like, should I teach my kid how to use remote control? Because she's always calling me in the room, put the DVD on, do this, change the channel. I'm like, if I teach her this, she can do it and won't bother me anymore. But she'll probably always have the television on. So I found like a nice middle ground. I just don't come home.
It really doesn't sound like a middle ground.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Whatever works.
I'm not good with mathematics.
But let me ask you this. Sometimes, if you open your eyes and look around you, what goes on this planet, you can just be scared silly that you have this responsibility, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. Because now you hear about the kids don't go outdoors anymore. Like you were saying, you used to hide out in the woods and be... Oh, did you ever get hurt? I mean, what when your girls get hurt? You're just going to go crazy,
oh my
aren't
God,
you?
I don't want that ever to happen.
No.
I get very upset. When I was a kid growing up, all right, we used to break beer bottles in the woods. That was like that was a full afternoon. What are you doing today? We're going deep in the woods. We're going to smash bottles, then hopefully go home and eat. But there is one time in New Hampshire, I was on my way to football practice as a kid, and I went with my buddy Dickie Kelly, and we were smashing beer bottles. And the next thing I know, I was knocked out. So I was knocked out cold. I was out cold. That was the first time I've ever been knocked out. I was out for like 5 or 10 minutes. I have no idea because I was knocked out. But I wake up and I look at my friend and I go, what happened? And he goes, you hit yourself with a bottle. And I go, I did? And he's like, yes. I go, why is it the last thing I heard was watch out Sandler? And he goes, that was you. He said that.
Now, was it like that?
It was a real, that's true, it was a Molson bottle.
Sure.
And I had a big welt, and I remember going to football practice after that and telling the coach, I got hit in the head, I was knocked out. Yeah, I was so happy I got knocked out. I could brag about it. And he was like, oh, go run some laps. Doesn't matter.
But again, just for the kids watching at home, it was literally this. You pick up the bottle, bang!
No, Dickie Kelly lifted at me. I know he did.
Oh.
That's fine.
Oh,
He's having a little fun.
Having a little fun with his unconscious friend. The best time to have fun. We'll be right back here. Adam Sandler, everybody.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Chatter Wireless. Available everywhere. No worries. Talk happy. Let's compare travel rewards cards, shall we? While everyone offers you airfare and hotel, the TD First Class card allows you to use your TD points for cruises, theme park resorts, and ski resorts. Even all-inclusive vacations. Any travel you can charge to your card, you can pay for with TD points. Any travel. Pay for it with TD points. The TD First Class card. Now that's first class. Objective, a fall/glam look.
New Falsies mascara from Maybelline, New York. It's fall/glam. Our smooth brush loads every lash with Cara Fiber formula, corner to corner. No gaps from any angle. New Falsies from Maybelline.
The secret to better hair color? It's Garnier Nutrice with grapeseed and avocado oils. Nutrice starts nourishing while you color. For richer, more radiant color. Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, better color.
Garnier.
Beneath the chair, well, your friend, I can tell. Time to meet me at the lunchtime bell. Going to do the do. We'll share the day, I'll share it with you. Share it with me, I'll share it with you.
Only Kleenex brand has Sneeze Shield in all of their tissues to help catch a sneeze in its tracks, so kids can continue to pass on the fun of learning. Kleenex, Sneeze Shield your classroom.
This is our home, our family. and ice cream has been our passion for over 35 years.
On September the 4th, 2009, we faced our biggest challenge, and this was our response.
We've always believed in our fellow Canadians, now more than ever. From our family to yours, thank you, Canada, for standing by us.
We've never been more proud to be Canadians.
Honey, the chair smells. My mom's on her way over. We need to take care of it now.
There's a better way to get rid of odors. For all things you can't wash, freshen it with Febreze. Febreze penetrates deep into fabrics to eliminate odors and leaves a fresh scent. Oh, Febreze, it's a breath of fresh air.
So I'm in the big blind. Pick up Jack 9. Playable. The button, he comes in for a small raise.
I call.
See a flop, right? Flop comes.
Queen 10-8.
Rainbow.
Check. Check.
Check.
The other guy bets 3 times the pot.
How much?
I smooth call.
Turn comes a 5.
And I check.
He's all in.
I call.
I call. I got the nuts straight.
Versus trip queens.
With over 1.8 million hands dealt at Poker Stars every hour, there's so much to talk about.
The river? You don't want to know.
Learn and play for free at PokerStars.net, the world's largest poker site.
Yeah, he's doing it first grade. I hate it. I hate it.
Every birthday you get heartbroken.
Adam Sandler's here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. You want to talk about your buddies in the movie? You want to talk about the NASCAR? You guys will be in Grand Marshals?
Yeah.
You want to talk more about the kids? You want to talk about your movie? Pick a topic. Well, let's go.
Well, let's go. I don't know. I got nothing. I'll say what I...
Tell me about the movie. I remember you were here on the show not so long ago, a year ago, talking about filming. I think it was up in Massachusetts.
Yeah. That was
like a lot of fun.
It was the best.
Yeah. You and Kevin James and Chris Rock and Rob Schneider and David Spade. It seemed like a lot of fun.
We were like the Rat Pack, the 5 of us. Seriously, we're like, except every one of us is Joey Bishop. Now, there's no Sinatra, there's no Sammy. It's just like, all right, now let's try to be funny and then move on.
Well, what about now Selma Hayek? I can't believe that she was actually that she was turned loose with you guys.
That poor girl.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, she was under heavy guard the whole time. I would think.
Tough, though. She's tough.
Really?
Nobody could mess with that girl.
Yeah.
She's a good-looking girl. Everybody, you know, she makes my wife loves Selma. Everybody loves Selma Hayek. No, there's no, you can't do anything. I mean, I'm sure a few of the guys got caught looking. But
well, that's all right. I think that's to be expected for everything. But my impression after seeing the movie was you guys all lived in the house you were supposed to be living in. But that probably didn't happen, did it?
A couple of us, we all lived near each other.
Near each other,
yeah. And
so what we saw on the screen was just an extension of what was going on off screen.
Let's see. No, we all got, there was no, how's this? I get this a lot. With the five of us being together, I have people always saying that must have been the best time ever. A lot of practical jokes and blah, blah, blah. Comedians don't do that. Comedians are like very angry all the time. I know you've seen it throughout the years. Nobody bitter,
envious, petty.
Exactly. Yeah. We have like moods. We have a 30-second happy mood, then it's back to God, I hate this. Why do I have to do this?
But the thing, you got Kevin James, who he's got like a beard now.
Yeah, he grew himself a nice beard. That was his character choice.
Yeah, and his hair, and it keeps you busy, going from his hair to his beard. But he's out there on a rope swing. And
okay, so Kevin does this stunt in the movie where he's on the rope swing, and like Dave said, I helped write this movie. So that came from my real life.
This actually happened when you were a kid?
Yes, when I was a kid, I was hanging out with some tough kids, and there was this rope swing, and these guys were like awesome at it, and somehow I was with these kids, and they're doing the letting go of the rope, doing flips and 1.5s, and like they're not trained athletes, they're just crazy kids who happen to be good at things. So I'm just sitting watching this, and then next thing I know, they hand me the rope, and I've already climbed up to this thing, so I had to do it. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do this rope thing, but all right, here we go. And my adrenaline kicks in, I grab the thing, I swing out, in my head I'm like, I've done it. I'm out there, and all the kids are going to like me. So, and then I was so happy.